Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I just opened up my Stackers jewelry box here so you have something to look at while I introduce this video. So I have lots of new troll beads that I want to share with you and also some new designs. Some of these beads are my first picks from the new Let It Snow collection and others are from previous releases. So I want to start with Troll Beads Canada. If you set up an account with them, you get 25% off on your birthday. And this is what I chose. This is Golden Buds, and from what I understand, it was from the winter 2019, and it's a limited edition release, being that once it's sold out, it's gone permanently from inventory. They must have made quite a bit of it for it still to be available. When you look at the core of this bead, doesn't it look like there's some green raised bumps as well? And so it's definitely got the green base and it looks like more of a clear glass. And then you've got this overlay of glitter on top in that design. So this one has always attracted me. I'm getting more and more attracted to some of the textured beads. The next bead I picked out is called Sense of Shimmer. And I think there's a little bit of variation in that it depends on how big the core is and how much glass overlay you get. I don't have a lot of that olive toned glass overlay on this one. There, you can barely see it there. So it really does just look like a nice shimmery bead. It's nice and wide. It's very pretty. It's a nice neutral, but not a lot of that olive toned glass overlay. This next bead is called Happy New Year, and it's got, again, that nice little golden shimmer, little bits of green and blue as well. Mine has a lot of green in it, not so much blue as I slowly turn it here. So you're getting some of the window reflection. It looks like the glass is clear, but because you have that golden glitter on top, it's kind of giving the effect, I think, of having a little bit of a golden glass as well. This one is so pretty. I'm really happy I picked this one up. It was kind of a last choice, but I think it's going to be one of my favorites. The next bead here is called Hearts of Hope, and you've got, again, that golden shimmer glitter in the hearts, and it's on top of a nice deep green base. It's a beautiful shade of green. And as you can tell, I'm really growing my collection of this nice golden shimmer beads. I didn't have a lot in my collection. The green is at the base, so it's clear with the hearts on top. And this is a little bit more of a skinnier bead compared to some of the others. So again, these are the 4 glass beads that I picked up with that 25% off, and they all just wonderfully work together. Troll Beads Canada still has the Flowers of the Month collection for 20% off. And then Klaus is also allowing you to stack discounts on top of that. So this was 20% off, and then I got a further 25%. I couldn't resist adding a few more of these beads to my collection. This is the Snowdrops of January, and it's different because the flower faces sideways on it, and it's a really nice size pearl on this one. It is a little bit of a spinner, so it does go down like this, but one thing with these beads is they're interesting from all viewpoints. So this is probably one of the more petite ones, and this is, again, the Snowdrops of January. This is how the side view looks, and then the other side has the hallmark. The next bead I chose is the Daisy of April, and you know, this one I think is going to be one of my favorites for all of these Flowers of the Month. There's something so sweet about this on a bracelet design. And I really like how asymmetrical it looks. So you've got, let's see, 2 daisies only. There's your leaves at the bottom. A really pretty big pearl on this one. And this is how it will hang on a bracelet. So it's got some neat balance to it as well. Anyway, this one I think is going to be one of my favorites. And Klaus was so kind and gifted me a few extra beads to go in my order. One of these gifts is called Pink Conch, and this one is really pretty and soft. I like that antique pink on top of the glitter. This is my rod of pink beads, and I do have a little bit of that spring green as well. So this is how the 2 pink conches compare. And if I'm going to be honest, out of all of my pink beads, this is the amount of pink that I have in my collection that is that same tone. I think the pink conch is actually my favorite. Actually, you know what? To be honest, this one here is a Pandora bead. So it snuck into my troll beads just because I thought it matched so well. But I think pink conch is my favorite. So I do have a duplicate, and that's okay because sometimes duplicates work well. The last bead that Klaus gifted me is a jumbo unique. So this is how it looks from the side, and look how big it is. This is my first jumbo from Trollbeads, and here it is. So it's got that nice turquoise, and then I'm not sure, are those supposed to be like little flower buds? I'm not sure what that design is actually called with the orange and cream on top. If you know, please leave me a comment below because I've seen them use this glass feature a few times and it's really pretty. So I would like to know the actual name. So this color here, I do have a few other beads in my collection that will work with it. And here they are. So I think that's going to be really cool to design with. You can see how big the jumbo is next to this glass bead. This one is a Trollbeads. And I really actually like the size differences. With Pandora, I was always about getting exact matching size of Muranos, but with Trollbeads, I don't have that same feeling. So we're going to move on to Diamonds Forever in Denmark, and they recently had an event, I think. It's hard with the language translation there, but Janny was posting a few things left over from the event, and one is this amber, and I had to jump on this one because from this angle it looks like a regular amber, but you can tell now that it is one of the wings of amber. One thing about amber is when you're outside it just glows, especially if it's sunny, but it doesn't even have to be sunny for amber to glow. And look at this side detail. Isn't that a gorgeous amber? So I'm so happy to get the single bee. I do have a double bee in my collection. So one thing to note about the bees is because of the weight of the silver, it does make them spin down, but this is the double bee that I have in my collection. This one I got from Great Lakes Boutique in their 60% off sale. And it's so nice to have different shades of amber. The other two ambers that I have are these right here. So I've got a few different colors from light to dark. I know there's even darker and even lighter. So I might have done a thing. Great Lake Boutiques had a 70% off now on their troll beads, and I ordered their amber. So I ordered everything that they had remaining in amber. I have no idea what I'm going to be receiving, and I can't wait to open up that package when it arrives. And I also quickly wanted to show you how pretty amber looks with these summer stones. I think they're called summer stones, but they're just like the thinner stones that Troll Beads has. And the ambers look so nice with them. It just is a really natural looking bracelet. So let's move on to the Let It Snow collection. And this book here I received from Diamonds Forever. And it gives you an idea of everything that was available. This is the mother of pearl, and you can see some stock images. Oh my goodness, I am so tempted by this little pendant here. And I like how troll beads aren't trying to mislead you in thinking that your fantasy necklace is going to hang straight, because obviously with the weight of this guy, it's going to kind of make it askew like this. I think that's actually really nice. I like that. And then if I open this up, you can see their bracelet design with only the new releases. And let's see on the back here, I think there's some more beads as well. Oh, this one isn't a new release. This one I actually recently purchased. I think it's retired, which is kind of weird that they would include a retired bead on one of their new promo catalogs. Here's a quick look at the bracelet design that I created with my choices from the Let It Snow collection. And the first one that was a must-have for me is this bead here called Snowball. And again, it's mother of pearl. I didn't really choose mine. I just said, Janny, just pick me out a really pretty one with a nice sheen. And this is the one that she sent me, and I'm thrilled with it. It looks so gorgeous. So you've got that nice white mother of pearl. And this one goes all the way to the edges of the silver. I have seen some that have a little bit of a gap because I guess there is a little bit of variation there. And then on the back of this, look at all these beautiful snowflakes. I am living in Canada, not foreign to snow at all. And I love the variation of snowflakes that Trollbeads has created on this bead. They're all different. Like they didn't duplicate one, I don't think. I was looking at them earlier, but I think they're all different and unique snowflakes. So they did a fantastic job. I was attracted to this bead from the moment I saw the promo pictures, and it's called Winter Clouds. I think it's going to be useful year round. It's not just going to be like a winter bead. You've got the white, and again, you have all that golden shimmer. So this bead influenced what I picked out with my Trollbeads Canada order with all that shimmer. And isn't it gorgeous? Like, so the contrast, I love the contrast of the plain white with the shimmer. It's so beautiful. Online Diamonds Forever also has a retired section. They have quite a few beads in there. This one was $35, which I thought was a really good deal for the size of it. You can see it next to some of these other glass beads. I like how this heart isn't perfect. Like you can see it's just like, it looks like a hand-drawn heart. It's not smooth, if you want to say. And then inside the heart, you've got the snowflake because it's got 6 points. I guess it could be a flower as well. So it can be versatile that way. You can use it season round and it repeats on both sides. I like how you can see the bracelet through the heart and also how it hangs properly. It's really nicely balanced. And just to show you how versatile the Winter Clouds is, like look how pretty that is with green. I think it's going to be so versatile. So let's take a look at this bracelet design. I'm going to do my best to remember the names, but don't expect too much. It's early morning here. So on this side here is that golden buds. This one here, I can't remember the name of this silver. This is the Praenite with tourmalinated quartz. Oh my goodness, I cannot say that this morning. So I haven't even had the first cup of coffee yet. Again, the Winter Clouds, and then this little silver here. That's kind of like a knot. This is the Hessonite garnet. Oh, beautiful. Love the gemstones. Again, here is the snowball. This next bead is ornate green from the Evergreen Divine collection from winter 2021 last year. And this one is gorgeous. Trollbeads Canada currently has this one in their sales section, and I highly recommend it if you like these colors together. Then again, the crystal heart. Snow Blossoms was also part of that release last year, and it's got the white base with a little bit of a glitter green flowers and then kind of that nice burgundy flowers. These go really well with the Hessonite garnet. Like, look how nice that is together. And if I do this, you can see how nice Snow Blossoms looks with the white clouds. They're really sweet together. This here is the green jasper gemstone. I wish I had picked up multiples, but it's retired now. Inside this little wraparound here, I've got another one of the garnets go rounds, and I did pick one out that I thought was a little lighter, but it does still look dark on a bracelet. This is one of the People's Unique beads, and I think this People's Unique also looks really nice paired with Winter Clouds. Another silver knot bead, and then the sense of shimmer at the end. So this is the bracelet design that I created to go with all of these beads. I'm going to quickly try this bracelet on for you. As you can see, it's a full bracelet. Like, I just wanted to show you this angle so you can see that I only have this much space left over. But now let's rotate it so you can see how it looks. This is like the 7.5 size, so this is how much space I have with all of these beads on here. And with this design, I do have some movement, not a lot, because it is a fairly full design, but it is so comfortable to wear. I find this really comfortable. It sits in place, it's kind of below my wrist bone, and yeah, it's, like I mentioned, it's a really comfortable bracelet, and I like putting this bead as a centerpiece. The very last item is one that I haven't shared with you as yet. This cat pendant is from Trollbeads, Texas. Right after they had their event, they advertised on Instagram that they had two cat pendants, I think it was, left over. One was really dark and the other was more this Tiffany blue. So I decided, you know, I probably will never be going to an event where I live. I can't see it happening. And some of these items I thought I would never have an opportunity to purchase, but I'm so grateful that they do offer these online after the events. And that is my opportunity. So this cat pendant here has the Tiffany blue, and you can see its body as it sits on top there. It looks like little petals, but at the bottom, what I was surprised, because I didn't see this in the Instagram photos that Anna provided, you can see it's got like a little bit of a golden tones there in the rough shape of a flower almost of the petals. It's very different, but I thought it was such a pretty color. So just looking at this Tiffany blue, I thought it would be somewhat versatile with some of the gemstones. I think it even goes well with this malachite because this malachite has a lot of the lighter green. Here it is with the emerald, and then look at it with the amazonite. Isn't that gorgeous? So I think it's going to be fairly easy to design with. I'm not sure if you put these cat pendants onto a foxtail bracelet or if you need to get one of the changeable fantasy necklaces, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity to have one in my collection, and I'm happy with the one that I have. I don't think I'll be pursuing others. I think this one is kind of checking all the boxes for me. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed this Trollbeads video, and please leave me a comment below. I always like getting your thoughts. Take care. Bye-bye.